Hit it.
Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. I am so glad you joined me. Hello, everyone. Welcome back, my beloved kings and queens. All praises go to the Most High Yah. Thank you, Father, for allowing me to see another awesome day. Okay, y'all, so welcome back to another Crafty Vision segment. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Joyce McTier, and I am the owner and operator of LaJoy Your Creation Designs. All right, y'all, so I'm going to show y'all a paper bead that I'm sure y'all already have seen many videos on paper beads, okay? But I'm gonna put just a little different spin on them. The one that I make today, the earrings that I make today, I'm going to be using these beautiful beads right here, okay? So you're gonna need 3 beads, and the size of these beads, one is a 8mm, and these two here are 3mm. Okay, you're going to need 2 fish hooks, wire cutters, your scissors, round nose pliers, of your ruler, Mod Podge. I stand by this, y'all. This is the best thing that you could be using when you're making paper beads, hands down. Okay. Also, you're going to need 2 fish hooks. You're going to need your choice of paper, whichever paper you decide that you want to go with. This is what I'm using. This is some paper that I purchased out of that paper pad that I showed y'all that I purchased from Dollar General. Okay. You're also going to need, what else? I believe that's it. Scissors. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I'm sorry. It was something else. Some 20 gauge wire. So this is some artistic wire that I'm using, and you're going to need a piece of this. Okay. So the very first thing that you want to do is you have to measure how big you want your paper bead to be. And I want my paper bead to be 1 inch. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler. I'm going to come over here and measure out 1 inch on my ruler. So 1 inch is about right there. You can't see it because the lines have really faded, okay? And I'm going to take my pen or pencil, whatever you choose to use, and I'm just going to mark it right here by that 1 inch, okay? Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take and place my ruler just like this underneath of my line, underneath that line I made, and then I'm going to take it and slant it. Let me bring so y'all can actually see. It should look like this. It's going to be on a slant. Okay, from one corner, from one side to this corner. All right, just like that on a slant. And I'm going to take my pen or pencil, whatever you have, and mark my line right there. And then I'm going to take my scissors and cut this out. Okay, cut this out. Now, what I am going to say, when and if you do decide to do something like this with your paper, okay, that already have some beautiful designs on it, you got to make sure, especially if you want it to line, especially if you want the beads to pretty much be the same design, okay? So basically what you're going to have to do is, now when I flip this way, this is how this looks. So my blue is starting. Now if I was to come down here, okay, line it up there, then it would be that my red would be starting. And if my red is starting, then that means that my paper beads are not going to be the same. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it like this. I'm going to come here And I'm going to take and come right there. And see, the thing about this, you're not going to waste paper, okay? You won't be wasting any paper. I'm going to come here and I'm going to place it just like this and come to the top of this and draw another line. My ruler is behind my line, okay? And I'm just going to come up like this. And then all I'm going to do is take this piece and come here and do the same thing on this side. Now, I'm not going to cut. Okay, I'm going to come here. Ooh, do that. And then just take and my ruler, go under, behind, slant it this way, and make my line, okay? And then I'm gonna cut it. When I cut it, I'm gonna cut this one off first, okay? And all this is going to do is just, I'm gonna show y'all in 1 minute. You're gonna cut this piece off, and then you got this piece here. So you wanna cut this piece just like this. That way you'll have both of your pieces will be the same. It won't be no difference, okay? Unless you just want to do in some, you know, paper beads where they are different. And there you have it, okay? And then all you do with this piece is you come right here and you can line that up with this over here and they will be the same, all right? So just giving y'all that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our 9-gauge aluminum wire. Now, you can make your holes smaller if you want to, but I'm using 9-gauge. And then you're going to take your paper and you're going to come down on one end, just like this, all right? I'm going to do like a pre-roll, just doing it like this so that my paper can kind of sort of get used to being rolled. But I want to come down to the very end as far as I can so that my paper will not make it hard for me to come off when I'm trying to take it off, okay? So you see what I'm doing? Just like that. And then I'm just going to take and start rolling this. And then I'm going to slide my thing out just like this, but I'm going to go ahead and start rolling it. Okay. And as you roll it, hold it as tight as you can and try to make sure that it is in the middle. Okay. You want to try to keep it in the middle, as much as in the middle as possible. And you see what I'm doing, just rolling it. Now when I get right here, I'm going to start using my Mod Podge. This could be a little messy. Everybody don't like messes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to come here and hit this with some Mod Podge because I'm going to be putting Mod Podge all on this anyway, okay? So, yeah, forgot to mention, make sure you have yourself a little rag to wipe your stuff on. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to roll this just like this. See that? And then this makes it so much easier to roll it because you got that glue on there, okay? And you just continue to roll it because you got glue on it already, so that definitely makes it easier. And like I said, to roll it. I don't know what this is. I guess that's just a... Oh, it's not gonna matter because it's gonna roll right over top of it. There you go. All right, so when I get here, I'm gonna add just a little bit more of Mod Podge. Okay. Bring that all the way like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add on more Mod Podge, just like this. Because the thing that I love about Mod Podge, I talk about this all the time, y'all, is that, of course, you know, it has a sealant on it. And then I'm gonna slide this right off. Yep, see how that came off? Because it was real close to the edge. And all I'm gonna do is let this dry, and I'll be back. Y'all, so we've made it through that part of the earring. So now we're gonna go ahead and just make our earring, connect everything, make it really, really pretty. So basically what you wanna do now is you wanna take your 20 gauge wire, and you're going to make a loop, just like this. And I'll give it a little indentation, just like that. Bring this over, and then I'm going to just wrap this around a few times, okay? Alrighty. And then I'm gonna take my wire cutters and come here and just snip that off. Now I'm gonna take and squeeze this in. Now I am using a different bead. I made, these are some ones that I previously made. So I'm just gonna go ahead, because the other one that I just made for you all is drying. So I'm gonna add this one on. This is gonna be my top one. Then I'm going to add on my bead. Then I'm going to add on this one. And I'm sorry, y'all, you will need 2 pieces of 20 gauge wire, okay? And then I'm going to just come here and make a loop down the bottom, just like that, and just start wrapping this. I'm only gonna wrap it one time, and then I'm gonna snip that off, just like that. And this is pretty much what your earring is looking like, okay? And then I'm going to attach this piece. So I'm going to take another little piece of my wire, snip that off, and I'm going to make a loop, okay? Give it some indentation. I'm going to come here and slide this down the bottom, just like that. And then I'm going to place this over top, and then just wrap this around. Now you can make paper beads any shape, any size. You can make them really big, really small, however you want to, however you choose to do it. It's completely up to you. I think this is fun. I'm like, I can do that. Why not? Let's try it. So I'm going to add this on, slide it down. I'm just going to wrap this over like that, and then I'm going to wrap this around and come all the way up to give my this part of my bead a clean look, okay? A more of a polished look. And I just come here and I snip this off, just like that. Squeeze this in. And then my finished touches is adding on my fish hook. And these are so cute. So you can make these with any type of paper that you have. Look at these. They are just too cute. I love it. And the reason why I talk so highly about the Mod Podge, because I seen people doing it. Some people use glue, but go with something that's going to give your earring or whatever you're making or creating a really professional look, okay? You can use this Mod Podge. You can put a couple of coatings on this if you want to. 1 coating, 2 coatings, 3 coatings, whatever, because you already know that it's going to dry clear and it's going to give you something really, really beautiful. I think that this was really awesome. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to take this time to say, please make sure you thumbs up this video, like, and share it out if at all possible. I would greatly appreciate that. I also want to say thank you to my new supporters and my loyal supporters. Thank y'all so very much for joining me for this video. And until my next upload, peace and blessings, everyone. See ya.